and welcome back to another video. Now today I'm going to be starting to do a bit of a wardrobe declutter. This video might eke into tomorrow as well because I really want to do this properly, and also we're in lockdown, so I'm gonna take my time about it and not be in any rush. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but it's a bit of a big job, isn't it? So I've just kept putting it off and off and off and off, but now I'm filming this intro, so I'm officially starting. I actually clear out my clothes quite a lot because I like things being organised and I don't like too much junk. I'm not a minimalist because I like a bit of pretty stuff around the place or whatever, but I don't like clutter. So I have taken after my mum and I'm quite ruthless in terms of getting rid of things. However, I also have a bit of sentimental value, so yeah. Anyway, I clean out my clothes quite regularly, probably twice a year. I have a big clear out. Now that is partly because I like buying clothes also, so if I am buying new things, I also need to be getting rid of stuff as well, otherwise it's just going to get into a crazy big messy situation and we are not about that. And also it's quite handy because I have two piles. The pile that goes in the bin, so clothes that are too old and have got holes in and are worn out, and a pile that goes to my sister. So my sister is 16 years old, and so anything I'm going to get rid of I can just put in a massive bag, give it to her, she can choose what she wants out of it, and then it will go to the charity shop. So that's nice and simple. Okay, let's assess the situation in here. Right, so we do have this chest of drawers. However, that is basically underwear and trousers. So not too much needs to be doing to that. But I do need to take a little look at this drawer. We have some leggings, we have some jeans. Most of the things in here I do wear, but I think it's a bit too cramped, so I do want to get rid of something in there. Next up we have the wardrobe. This section has mainly long stuff in it, so it's got some summery jumpsuits, trousers, some long dresses in there. Also we have, this is my Little Mermaid cosplay. We'll be keeping that. My gran made that for me and I still wear it. Well, you know, I'll still wear it for like photo shoots and stuff. We have a bridesmaid's dress here from my friend's wedding earlier this year. We have, this was actually my sixth form prom dress. That is very good for a slightly posh summery party. I've also worn it to weddings before, so that's a handy one to keep. We have another bridesmaid's dress there, and I do have another bridesmaid's dress somewhere. I feel like it must be in there somewhere. And we also have my race suit. So whilst obviously I'm not gonna be wearing those bridesmaids dresses again in a hurry, I'm not gonna get rid of them. They have massive sentimental value, and it's the kind of thing that you never know, there might be some kind of black tie event where I could potentially wear them in the future. But yeah, I'm definitely keeping hold of them. When we have like a bigger house or something, I'll probably have like a vacuum bag or box with those kind of things up in the attic or something like that, because there are just some things you can't get rid of. So yeah, that is the situation in that wardrobe. Move on to this side. Okay, now this is Dan's stuff here, which is mainly work shirts and a wedding suit, our wedding suit actually, and another suit in there. And then this is my side. We have a mixture. We have kind of jackets here, we have some dresses there, posh tops, cardigans, and a few jackets. Most of that stuff I do wear. I feel like I can definitely get rid of some of it. Now down here we have shoes, which as you can see, they're actually fairly organised. Gym stuff, a summer hat, and then under here, that is actually my work clothes in that box there, so we won't be touching that today. Right, next sections. We, obviously as we're in an apartment, we try and save as much space as possible, but when you have a lot of clothes, that's quite tricky. So as well as the chest of drawers and the wardrobe, we also have 4 compartments under our bed, which are just like pull-out compartments from IKEA. They're really good because they're solid on wheels and stuff, and they have like a material cover. Dan's ones are on his side, my ones are on my side. Here we go. So this one is tops. Now, believe it or not, there actually is some kind of system to this, but as time has got on, it's got a little bit more cluttered, a little less organised. I'm just not keeping on top of it. And I know there are a select group of tops which I wear all the time, and I barely touch the rest. So considering how full that is and how much I actually wear, I know that that is probably the area where I will be getting rid of most items. Next up, oh, this is shocking, guys. Oh my goodness. This does not look good, by the way. Okay. Oh, I can't even pull it out. Okay. These are my jumpers. Doesn't that just look awful and embarrassing? I do take these out quite regularly and refold them all and put them all back in, but it's the kind of drawer that as soon as you take something out once, it never goes back in the same. So this drawer quickly gets messy. Now, I love sweatshirts and jumpers, so I know that I do actually wear most of the stuff in here, but I'm sure with being ruthless and all that, oh, get it back in. Oh, now, see, look. That is just not okay. This is why we're doing this. Go back. Ah, that is not going to be like that by the end of this. Oh, hello, we've got the hairdryer on the bed. Oops. Okay, so my rules for getting rid of things. First rule, biggest rule, if I have not worn it in a year, it goes. Even if I look at it and I'm like, no, I like that. If I've not worn it in a year, I don't like it enough. So it just goes. It goes. And yes, there have been a few times where I've regretted getting rid of things, but it's really not that big of a deal. Like, you can just go out and buy something else, you know, it doesn't matter that much. So that is rule number one. Rule number two is that I'm not actually as ruthless when it comes to, for example, summer things. There are some summer things which I haven't worn in the past year, and that's because we don't get that much hot weather, and even when we do, some of the clothes I have are more suited for a holiday and not for wearing in the UK. So those items I can keep. And that is pretty much it. I guess you could just say that rule number three is be as ruthless as possible, because come on, we are trying to get rid of lots here. And also, I have a boohoo haul coming up, so I need to make room for some new clothes. Okay. One thing that I used to do, I did it for about a year and I was quite proud of myself actually. Every time I bought a new item, I got rid of an item, so I need to start doing that again really, because that is quite a good one to go by. So anyway, here we go. What do we attack first? Let's do the tops first, because I think that's gonna be, I'm gonna be chucking out the most stuff from this, so let's do that first. Okay, I've just gone and got this huge Primark bag, which I'm going to fill with all the stuff to give to my sister. I think majority of the stuff will be freshly cleaned and ready to go. There might be a few items I need to clean before I pass it to her, but yeah, that is what I'm going to do. Put it all in there for now. That is tops that I will wear, or tops with sentimental value. So I do a lot of theatre, and that was brought to me by my parents, my Hindu top, and this is from when we went to Amsterdam. The rest of them I do wear, whether it's work or normal day, I do wear these. This is a pile so far to give to my sister. So this pile is still dramatically bigger, but there we go. Drawer is nice and clean. I just need to put it all back now into its right section. Hey guys, we are back and ready to continue with my wardrobe declutter. Man, it's taken a lot to actually bring myself to continue to do this today, but here we go. We're gonna get it done. Once I get started, I know I'll just be like pull. And obviously we've done one drawer. Next, I'm going to attack my jumper drawer. Now, the thing is with this, jumpers and sweatshirts are so huge to store and it's so hard to keep them neat, and I have loads. But I genuinely wear so many of them. I love them so much. And so, yeah, I know I'm going to be keeping a lot, but I'm sure there's some stuff buried at the back there, which I can probably get rid of. So yeah, let's go. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I'm honestly embarrassed about the state of that drawer, honestly. But it's going to change. It is all about to change. This sweatshirt is honestly my favourite one that I own. It's so big and baggy, but it's the way it falls isn't unflattering. You know, like some big baggy things can kind of hang on you and make you look like a tent, but this one does not, and it's Harry Potter as well. I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good. I also love the grey colour, and I've actually had this a couple of years, but I wear it all the time. Genuinely love this. And if they were all this size and shape, oh my goodness. Okay, I am being ruthless here, guys, because I am giving my sister some things that I genuinely really like, but I have not worn them in a year, so I just need to get rid of them because, I mean, let's face it, I've got enough. Okay, so here are the ones we are giving away, and honestly, they are really nice. Here we go. They're going in. Oh my goodness, they're so bulky. Jumpers in. Now I just need to neaten up this drawer. Okay, that drawer is complete, and it's all, I mean, it's still full, but it's fitting there a lot better now. This is actually how I fold my jumpers, because I find with tops it's quite easy just to like flick through a pile, but with jumpers less so. So we have crops here, sweaters here, jumpers, big zip up hoodies, and then these just couple of random hoodies just at the side there. And that is the drawer complete. There is literally not much left now. I just need to attack the wardrobe and then we are done. And that Primark bag, that massive canvas bag for Lottie, is looking pretty full. Oh, while I remember, I have this lovely big thick dressing gown. I also have a little jacket one, which is actually, look, with princesses on it. That's actually quite handy to have a jacket on. However, I do have this. I do not wear this. It is gorgeous, lovely, fluffy, fleecy, but I don't wear it. So it can go to Lottie. Okay, wardrobe, well, that section of the wardrobe was super easy. Here is the pile of stuff. It's funny because it's all quite similar colours, and some of these things I've had for years. And like I said, I actually like every single piece, but I just don't wear them enough to keep them. I am hoping that by giving them to Lottie, they will get lots of use out of them. So I need to fold them up and put them in the bag. Love this pile of hangers of things that I have gotten rid of. This bag is looking rather full. And look, now we have Dan's stuff and my stuff. So much room in there. Right, onto the final section of the wardrobe, which I'm not actually sure if there's going to be anything that I'm going to throw away from here, because it's mainly summer stuff, and I pretty much wear all of that stuff. Let's have a look. Yeah. This I wear, this I wear, this I wear. I didn't think that would there'd be much going into that one. Now we are onto the final drawer, which has my jeans and stuff in. Now I am a sucker for jeans. I absolutely love them. Tend to live in them, except during lockdown. And I wear them, so I'm hoping, I think there's a couple of skirts in here that I can get rid of, but let's see. Because this drawer is actually so full, but I don't know, we'll see, won't we? Okay, so I have a small pile to give to Lottie. There's some black dungarees in there, which I used to wear a lot, just don't wear them anymore. Some white grey acid wash jeans, which are actually super comfy. They're like stretchy jeans, they're so comfortable, but again, I don't wear them. And two skater skirts, which when I was sort of 18, 19, I used to live in them, but again, don't wear them anymore. I'm keeping one skater skirt, which is a wet look, sort of leather look one, because occasionally for a night out or whatever, that will be helpful to have. And actually, one of the reasons why this drawer is so full is because at the back, I've got this plastic bag, which has all my swimming costumes in it. So yeah, that's the pile of everything I'm keeping, but if I wear it, I wear it, you know? So let's put everything back in nice and neatly. Okay, so there is a bit of a system here. We have jeans that are more occasion jeans that I don't wear as regularly. We have a couple of going out skirts, jeans that I wear all the time, summer jeans, so like crop jeans. Oh, look at those jewels. And leggings, and of course my little spa bag with my swimming costumes in. I think I might need to do a bit of a Mrs. Hinch and get like a nice little grey box or something to put them in, because that just looks awful. But then they'll look lovely and tidy. I have just thought as well, I've got a few coats that I don't wear anymore, so I think I'll pass them on too. Very sadly needs to be thrown away. That I didn't wear this year. That I do wear. Okay. Okay, these jackets here, Lottie has got this coming her way. Hopefully she will enjoy some of the stuff in there and not just want to get rid of it all. And we are done. It always feels so good having done a bit of a clear out. I love looking at the enormous pile of things that I am passing on. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.